and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Because Jesus' first miracle, he turned water into wine. So the whites of his eyes were a reddish tint.
So once again, you know, I made a video on this, and that irritates me. That irritates me because the description that you have of a reddish tint is of a wino. That's what I picture. He had a reddish tint because his first miracle was turning water into wine. You know that the Bible only mentions that miracle once in John chapter 2. So you literally have to be making this up. That his eyes are red, a red tint, and not the flame of fire that John saw, and not the lamps of fire that Daniel saw. They didn't see a red tint. Daniel, you know, like I said, I've covered it. Daniel was pretty good at interpreting a lot of things. He wouldn't have got it confused between a tent and lamps of fire. See what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense, man. Because his first miracle was turning water into wine. You know how much you have to bring Jesus down and bring God down and bring just the faith and belief and the Most High down to a human level by turning his eyes to a red tint because of wine. God created everything. Everything. And his eyes are red because of wine. Because that was the first miracle that Jesus did. His eyes are red because of that. Because he turned water into wine. You talking about something he did earthly compared to what they saw heavenly. So even in heaven, Jesus is only brought down to turning water into wine because he did it on earth. That is, you have to have your own agenda attached to that. Because you're still speaking of Christ in the earthly when they're seeing him heavenly.